Students, the second review system would be the periodic review system. The periodic review system, why we require a periodic review system? Let us, if you can recall your memory, it was actually difficult or impossible to adopt a continuous review system. Reasons हो सकती हैं जिसकी वजह से आप continuous review system की तरफ नहीं जा रहे. Let's say you do not have a computerized inventory system with you. अगर computerized inventory system नहीं होगा, you cannot continuously actually look at your inventory levels. It would be difficult for the inventory manager to actually monitor the inventory level of so many items which would be in that outlet or warehouse. So जब computerized inventory system नहीं मौजूद, then you cannot go for a continuous review system. The second thing would be a lack of space to actually adopt the two-bin system. Two-bin system के लिए भी you need a proper layout, and that proper layout actually require a lot of space. So implementing two-bin system, if it is difficult to be implemented because of the space scarcity, then what will happen? You cannot implement continuous review system. So then what is the second alternative? The alternative would be to go for a periodic review system. So operations inefficiency when ordered different items from the same vendor separately. It is also one of the scenarios which will actually call for a periodic review system. So the periodic review system may be found suitable for these situations where from a single vendor it is difficult. You get inefficient when you actually gather or combine different orders, or you do not have the computerized system, or you do not have the space to implement two-bin system. So under this system, the inventory position for each item is observed periodically. Rather than looking at it continuously or monitoring continuously, you would actually check the inventory levels periodically. So orders for different items can be better coordinated periodically. You can actually synchronize different items from different vendor. Let's say एक supplier है, उस supplier से आपके पास 6 commodities actually move करती हैं, तो आपने उन सब के लिए एक same period रख दिया. If you can recall, अगर आपने उसके लिए एक Friday का दिन रख दिया गया, तो that would be कि at that point of time you will be looking at the inventory levels. तो अगर वो inventory levels अपने critical level से down है, तो you will be going for it. Let's say अगर आप periodic review system में SS policy को implement कर रहे हैं तो. The policy which I will discuss right now would be the TM policy. TM policy, it can be implemented in the continuous review system, but this same kind of a policy can be implemented in the periodic review system. But here, obviously, it would be a bit different. The implementation of such kind of policy would be different. So in a replenishment cycle policy TM, the inventory position is reviewed every T time units. An order is placed to bring the inventory level up to the maximum inventory level M. ये तो चीज अब आपके पास डिफरेंस क्या आ गया कि एक predetermined time period T and predetermined units M है. M is obviously determined by forecasting the number of units demanded during the review period T. So M is different here. ये predetermined level उस तरह नहीं है जिस तरह continuous review system में था. ये आपकी एक forecasted figure है जो कि उस review period टाइम T के दरमियान में जो डिमांड ऑकर कर रही है उसको रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है. Adding the desired safety stock to the forecasted demand, and after that the calculations of the replenishment level and the order size would be done. So there are different notations. मैं उसका expression जो है वो आपको show करूं. So that is T would be the review period, L will be the lead time. Let's say SS would be the safety stock. We know that. Q is the inventory position or inventory level, I would say. D would be the annual demand, and I would be the inventory position. So what would you have? You would have M being the level of inventory which you require during that time period. Lead time would be TD plus SS, and overall Q will be M plus LD, L being the lead time, D being the demand, minus the inventory position. So Q will be the overall inventory position, I would be the current inventory position. So in that case, you can actually implement the TM policy in periodic review system. So what you have seen here, M is not the predetermined level. It is the level of inventory which you require, or the units which you require during the lead time. whereas Q would be actually based on that M and the lead time, the demand during that lead time, and the inventory position here. Yes, Q would be different. The same thing between the continuous review system and implementing this policy in a continuous review system and in periodic review system would be that your Q would not be the same. But here you are reviewing it after a time period T. So that would be the difference. You will not be continuously monitoring it, and your M would be not be the predetermined level. Else it would be based on some forecasted figure. Thank you.